Hi, this is Bill with Dine Drink Vegas. It is December of 2022, and I'm outside room 2970 here in the Chrysler Tower in New York, New York. What I want to do for just a minute is walk you through the room so you know what to expect when you're staying at this hotel. I'll also talk about what the experience at the hotel has been like and compare it to a different room I had at this hotel a couple of years ago. So again, we're in the Chrysler Tower. I got this room as a comp, like it was completely free because of my status in the M-Life program. And for the low, low price of nothing, this has been a fantastic place to stay. There's a couple of issues, though, with how this hotel is set up that you ought to be aware of when you're booking. One of those is that which particular tower you're in matters very much. When I stayed here last time, I was in the New York Tower, which was right by the check-in desk in the VIP lounge. Here, in the Chrysler Tower, it's at the far end of the hotel, which isn't a huge deal, but it did involve a walk of several extra minutes when I was checking in, or if you need something from the front desk. It was a little bit harder for me to find. But when you get to the room, it's great. This is one of the newly renovated rooms. One of the other things you need to know about this hotel, though, is that because of the way that it's built, and very different rooms have different numbers of windows. For example, as I turn to my right here, there's a window behind that curtain. You can see some light peeking through. That came through in this morning before I was ready to wake up, and there's really no way to adjust the curtain further. And it's without the benefit of much of a real view. The other thing that the windows do, at least in this particular room, is let in a lot of road noise. Now, that's not universal at this hotel. My previous room here didn't have that problem. But here, I've heard a lot of noise from the road and from the roller coasters. Going here, there's another window along this wall with light coming in that you can't really adjust the curtain adequately to block. And a small window at that end, which is where I think most of the noise is coming from. And again, that's not true of every room at this hotel. In my room in the New York Tower, there was one much larger window right here in kind of the traditional hotel room arrangement. But this has been great. I've got a nice view of the MGM Grand. I can look out in the morning and see a little bit of Vegas. So, going back through the rest of the room, there are plenty of power plugs, so you can plug in whatever devices you have, and they are fairly conveniently located. In this room, there's not really much of a workspace. You've got this table. It's perfectly adequate to pop a laptop on. I kind of enjoy more of the traditional desk arrangement. Of course, you have your own individual climate control, and that's easy to operate, set wherever you want to set it to. In these renovated rooms, or at least in this renovated room, you've got a really nice wallpaper with a brick veneer. Now, that's not real brick, right? Like, that's a wallpaper. But that's kind of a nice artistic touch that I enjoy. And I enjoy the decorations in this room. This room probably has some of the most generous storage space that I've seen in a while. Several cubbies there. Of course, you've got a safe. A clothes closet. I just hung my clothes there. Now, a couple of the things which seem to me to be missing from this room is there's not any kind of coffee maker here. There's not any kind of fridge. There's not any kind of mini bar. And sometimes that can be convenient. The coffee maker in particular would have been fantastic this morning when I woke up after, a night of Vegas. Coming over here to the bedside stand, there's not a clock, which is a little weird, but fine. You can just use your phone for that. I do love the fact that there are plenty of places to plug in your devices. If my bed looks a little messy, please don't blame housekeeping. It's just early in the morning. They haven't been here yet. They've done the thing that a lot of hotels have done, and your in-room dining menus and all of your other literature happens like that. I don't know what the middle-aged fat guy is doing at my mirror, but there are mirrors all around. Ice bucket. And then you go into the bathroom, which is fine and perfectly functional, but honestly, your pretty standard hotel bathroom. My wide assortment of Rolaids and aspirin and such. One sink. Your kind of standard hotel soap and lotion. One of the things that I do like kind of the marble feel in here. That's nice. There are plenty of towels. They are big and fluffy and soft. Going into the shower, there's great water pressure and there's great heat coming out of that shower, which is a combo with the bathtub. More hotel amenities there. The shampoo, the conditioner, the soap. So you've got everything you need in here. So This is again a comped room, at least it was for me, here in the Chrysler Tower of the New York, New York, and it has been a fantastic free stay. Is this my very favorite hotel room in Vegas? Probably not. There's some other places I like. But a lot of times, rooms here at the New York, New York are more budget friendly, and it was comfortable, and it was warm, and it was temperature controlled, and all that sort of thing. So, if you can get a room here at the right price, I would absolutely encourage you to book it and to stay here. Also, if you're doing something down here at this end of the strip, right, the New York, New York is a great option. Pay attention to what tower you're in. And if you get a chance, you might want to call in or check in rather at the desk and ask for a room with whatever your preference is on windows, either more or less, being aware of what that's going to do with both light and sound in the room. I hope this video has been helpful to you because here at Dine Drink Vegas, what we do care about is giving you fairly focused and short videos so you've got the information you need to make your decisions about your trip to Vegas. If it has been helpful, please support the channel. Click like and subscribe to us so you can get more videos. Thanks so much for watching and happy travels.